Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy, and we are still on the build of our Oriental Charm, our cute little house. So of course we're doing the dining room slash kitchen. So a few builds ago we finished up our cabinets in our kitchen. Last build we finished up our table, our dining room table full of plates and rolls and glasses and knives, but no forks, because those forks were horrible. So I'm not putting tridents on my table. It's not underwater. So, um, so yeah, we finished that, and we finished upholstering our seat chairs. So let's just jump right in. We're gonna get our pieces for our seats out and make those, right? So see 24, 25, and 26. I'm gonna do 4 of them. I'm just gonna have to dump because I can't. Oh yeah, this. Oh no, I dropped one. Hold on. There it is. In the very not first episode, second or third build, I think. The one where I think it was, I can't remember if it was second or third. Maybe it was the third. I think the first one we did a quick look at everything, and then I did some papering, some wallpapering. Second one, I tried to find the door. I couldn't find it. Third one was when I went through and counted every single piece of everything, including all the tiny little beads. Remember, we got 59 of those flower beads when we needed, what, 14? Crazy. But I found 3 of the pieces were broke, and this is one of them. So I'm going to have to glue that up real quick. I had meant to pull them out way earlier, but I guess I forgot to. Okay, my sleeves are bugging me. Sorry, but it is cold in my room, and my heater is right outside of my room, and I had to shut my door so you don't hear my parents in the ball game and all that stuff, craziness going on. So I have my sweatshirt on. That's part of the piano. That's what we're going to make next. Okay, so this doesn't look like it went all the way through. Just like, I'm going to put it all the way through if I'm not careful. It just like the outside, just it split. Yeah, it split. I can see it. So I'm going to stick some glue down in there. And then push it back into place. I would have used a super glue, but I needed that little nozzle to get into the wood. So we'll work on this one last. So we have our 4 chair backs, our 4 front legs, and our 4 seats. And it literally, I love these instructions. They show you the 2 pieces of the seats that we did. They show you to put them together, and they show you to fold in the corners so that it's like, that. That's the back, and then the front is covered, right? Then they show you the pieces, the 3 pieces that you need. Like, so it just cracks me up because some are very good. Some are like would have shown you, like, does that go? No, it doesn't go in there. Does it go at the space? Does it go below it? We know it's gonna, no, does it sit on, oh, see. So it's gonna sit on top of the front legs. Yeah. And it's gonna go right under the vertical lines. Okay, so there's the 2 bands, It's going to go on that top band. And they're going to go long ways across. So I'm going to put the aliens on the seat. And because we all know I'm impatient, I'm going to put some super glue on the chair itself. There's one. Make sure I can get them as straight as possible. That way it will be level when I put the front legs on. Two. Oh, you know that cloth that I said was on the chair that I was absolutely not going to put on? I just snuck a peek down below when we placed the table in the room, because I keep doing that, but I get carried away and I miss things, so I've tried to not do that. But I just took a little peek. It's only on one chair, and I think it's supposed to be like maybe a dish towel, like kind of got hung over the chair back. So I will do it, with the exception of I'm not going down the seat. I'm just going to hang it over the back of one of the chairs, because I like that idea. Like you're setting the table, you got the table all set, you washed your hands, you know, last time, rinsed or dried a cup or something, and then you go to call everybody for dinner, so you just kind of pop it along the back of the chair. I get that. I get that. I, however, did not like it covering up the whole seat and the back, so I don't have a problem doing it on one of them, like minorly. Okay. Now we're going to glue the front onto the underneath part of that. Of that seat. That's what I'm talking about, the seat. That is slightly wider than the seat, so just kind of very little, very little, but just level it, even it out. We've got one chair. Oh, not completed yet. We got to do the cushions. Hang on. I take that back. Whoop. Where are you going? I gotta say, I am liking the combination of putting the Aleene's tacky glue and the super glue like together. If you watch some of my other videos, I don't know even if it's been in this build, but I've talked about how I like the super glue, but I don't feel like it gives you a long lasting hold. Like I've had some houses, you know, that I've had done for some months now, and when I went to move them last time, I went to move one. I was gentle with it. I was careful, but I still bumped. I didn't like crack a piece. I bumped a piece, and I know it was a piece that I only used the super glue on. I actually bumped two pieces. One had super glue, one had Aleene's. The one with the super glue just fell right over, like just boom. And the one that had Aleene's did not. So I feel like Aleene's gives us a stronger, longer lasting hold. But I am also very, very impatient. And even though this gets tacky fairly quickly, I'm still impatient. Plus the two together kind of make a bit of a gooey kind of hold for a few minutes. So it's like the super glue, I think with the Aleene's added to the super glue, it gives you just a second to move things. Whereas if it was straight super glue, it wouldn't. Now this is our broken one, and it has changed some of our front finish, and that is it's having an effect on the way it's lining up. So this one's not going to be like perfect, but it is what it is. Is it going to stand up? It will stand up. Okay, so now we're going to put our little cushions right on top. I'm not going to use the super glue on this. It doesn't really need it. Oh, they're a little bit, oh no. Oh no, I just broke that apart too. They're a little bit wider. Oh, my back came off. And now my front's coming off. Oh. Okay. Time out. When am I going to learn? The glue's not like dry all the way, so it's still a little malleable, squishy. I'm trying to just get most of it off of there. Try this again. Okay. Now it's crooked. What? What? Why are you crooked? There. Okay, we're gonna let those sit for a minute. You know me, I like to just finish a project, but we just learned that I can't. So let's get the pieces out for our piano, shall we? First of all, we need some C's. Actually, let me move the kitchen cabinet so that I can move the chairs. Give me a little bit more room to work. I don't know what all pieces I need. I know I need just black, so we're going to take the brown ones, stick them back in the bag. Okay, what pieces do I need here? So I need the square one. We're going to need that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe those ones? I don't know. I'm going to have to measure them, you guys, because this... Oh, I don't know which one goes on the... I think these are the seat. And then I know these look like salt and pepper shakers to me, but they're the piano legs. Okay, so let me get some measurements here. We need C5. C5 is 3.4 by 0.8. I think it's this one, because it comes to the front with the little swoop. Yep, okay, so that's 5. C6 is going to be this one because it also has a little swoop. Those come to the front of the piano and they're right at the keyboard. 7 is 3.4 by 0.8, probably this one. Yep, so 5, 6, 7, putting them in number order. 8, 9, and 10. Oh, 8 is 1.9 by 0.8. 0.8. They're all by 0.8, right? Because they're all same width, right? So 1.9, 1.8, and 1.3. So which one of these are longer? So that's 8, 9, and 10. So C4, which is this one, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then the 3 legs. And then G3, C3. H2. I think that's our black wire, isn't it? Yep, our black thick wire. And then 2 of the E8s. this is not right for, so I need C11. What is C11? 2.1 by 1.3. I think it's this one. Two. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be for the stool, the bench, and then C12, I believe, are these two. Let me just double check. Yeah. Those two. Okay, so we're not using these three yet. Come on. I'm just going to go ahead and pull out everything that we need. So we need the thick black wire. We need 1.6 centimeters of that. That way when we're ready to put it together, we have all the pieces here. Let go. Let go, let go. Sheesh. .6. Haha. There it is. And then we need E8-45. Right here, oh, it's not, okay. Because there was a page underneath it, I didn't want to also cut through and cut them. But we need 44 and 45. It's the keys and the sheet music. Put this back so we don't lose it. In order. Go ahead and cut these both out. See, this is the part that a lot of creators, and I don't knock them. I watch them myself and enjoy them, but this is the part they don't show you. And I'll be honest, this is the part where I've had some trouble before, like the door. I couldn't find the door. If somebody else had done this and had shown the full thing, maybe I would have saw, oh, they have a door, or they didn't have a door, you know. But okay, that example is a bad example because they would probably tell you, hey, they didn't give us a door. But what I'm saying is, like, if I've had them kind of in weird places, especially on the sheets, when you have some that aren't in the baggies, but they're all, you have to cut them out of the sheets. I've had them in like weird little corners, and I would look and not find. And if somebody else had showed me the prep for it, I would have been like, oh, it's there, okay, and then went and found it. Much easier than, you know, my hunt and peck. That's why I decided to show you it all. Plus, it shows you how much time is involved, which I think is important too. So, on our not yet used stack here. We need that bottom one, the felt. Now we have to be careful because we're not glued on all the spots. So I'm going to put it is 2.1 by 1.3. 2.1 by 1.3, this corner here. Now these all seem to be maybe part of one item, because this is all number 3. These were separate. This is number 2, and this and the last ones I did were all separated. So I don't know for sure, but we'll find out. And I'm going to go ahead and put this back in here. This is going to be the cushion for our stool. The padding. Yeah. Because we're not making a separate cushion like we did with the couches. How we made the cushions and then we glued them on. Oh wait, yes we are. No, this is going to be the top of the stool. It's actually the stool. So, no, yeah. It's just going to go on the wood piece, and then the legs are going to go on the wood piece also. So it is not a separate cushion, it's part of it. Now we need one more thing. We need I-23. What was I-23? What material is that? Oh, the brown leather. Which, I think it's, so it's going to be 3 by 2.5. I just have to find it. Three by 2.5, yes. Okay. Now that we have everything laid out, and I do appreciate the other builders that take the time off camera and then they present you with this and they say, okay, this is what we're building. Like I said, I enjoy it myself. I watch it. I watch a lot of creators that do that. I'm not saying anything bad at all. No disrespect, no haha, I do it this way, you do it that, nothing like that. I like some of that sometimes. But sometimes I enjoy the full build, so I guess that's why I do the builds myself, so. Okay, let's get this piano made. So we want to put our piano keys on the very front. Now it doesn't go, you know what? Then we're supposed to put the wood pieces. I'm going to wait because I don't want it to be slightly off and then have to trim or make up room. So I'm going to wait. So here we go down the left side with this one, the longest one that has a little curve in it. And it's going across, all the way across. They're going to sit on top. Right, we are sitting on top of this. Yes, everything's sitting on top. Okay. Just wanted to double check before I start gluing. I'm going to do the same thing I did with the chairs. Put the glue on the piece, or the aliens on the piece of wood, and then put some super glue down on where I'm attaching it to. You need to get pretty spot on because this is going to continue all the way around this piano. So if you're off somewhere, like especially in the beginning, you're going to be off the whole thing. Why do you keep twisting? There we go. Okay. Now, remember, I did not go in order around my piano. I went in order of the numbers. So that was C5. So C6 is the little one with the little swoop, and it's going to go on the right side. Can you see my piano, or am I out of frame? I'll scooch up. Okay, 5, 6, and now 7 is going right at the top of these little swoops. Oh, you're crooked. Don't be crooked. Now see, this is where our keys are going to be here. Let's go ahead and put our keys in because they are the tiniest bit too long. Maybe I didn't trim them right. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put the paper of the keys in because this C7 is going to go behind them. But my point in waiting was to get especially the two sides because I didn't want it to be over one and not over the other, or over on one side too much because it wasn't an exact fit for the whole base. The black keys go in. Trying to smooth down those edges right up against the sides there. And now this is going to go right behind the keys. in between the two side pieces. So we'll give it just a smidge on the sides. I feel like I need to do the whole thing, just, oh, why not? Right, why not? I knew you were off. It had twisted a little bit. Okay, so now we have the start of our piano there. Now 5, 6, 7, so 8 goes along the farthest back. And up one side. Why do they keep getting a twist? What is up with that twist? What am I doing that's twisting them? I mean twist by, like, the top right will go out a little bit and the bottom left will go in a little bit. So they kind of like, I don't know what I'm, but it's doing it on almost every one of them. So it's got to be me, right? I've got to be hitting it or turning it a certain way, pushing on it a certain way, maybe. There we go. Now you're even. And C9 is going on the inside. Yep. And a little bit where it's going to hit C8. It's not on the edge, it's on the inside of the piece, so. Oop. And then our last one, C10, is going to finish off, yep, on the inside of that short little jag there. So glue the bottom and both sides. Come on. You get one side to line up and the other moves. There we go. That was over a tiny, tiny, tiny bit tighter. Can I do it without ruining it all? Yeah, I think so. It's probably one of the best pianos I've built. Only I've built 2 other ones, so not a lot, but. All right, and now we're going to flip it over and put our 3 legs plain side to the piano, in one in the corner, and then kind of in the center here. So aliens glue on the peg. Bit of super glue on the bottom of that piano. Rinse and repeat, folks. Rinse and repeat. So I found me a new person to follow on YouTube. Yahoo. Oh boy, dated myself. No, I mean I follow a lot of people. I watch a lot of different content, different types, different styles, different people. I love true crime, and I used to watch, and I still watch, don't get me wrong, I still watch Bailey Sarian. I love me some Bailey. But she started a new one with a dark history, and I just couldn't quite get into it. I think I just haven't had the time to sit and get the concept of it. Oh no. Oh no, that's right. Oh no, 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 I did that wrong. That front corner. We want the, yeah, I thought that was too crowded. Let's start over except the one in our back corner. So the L is, the little square is going to be on the bottom right, that little square that's out of it. I had it bottom left, so flip it. Let's try this again. See, that's a good thing, like I said, about mixing the aliens and the super glue. It was enough, the super glue was strong enough to hold them up, but it wasn't, it hadn't like completely set yet. Because of the aliens kept it a little bit tackier, a little bit longer. Okay, so with it now being the long ways, I want back 2 corners and the center, which makes more sense because this square is bigger than that square. I kept going like, this is just too close. Yeah, they were. Anyways, I was saying, so I still watch Bailey. Love Bailey. Check her out if you like true crime. Bailey Sarian. She does a Get Ready With Me. And tell you, she's a beautiful, beautiful girl. Gorgeous makeup. Sometimes I watch it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just listen while I do other things. Because I'm not really a makeup person. I wear eyeliner, and that's just about it. And not even every day. But, and now this one's going to go kind of still towards the front a bit, but more in the center of that square versus in a corner of it. And also, I do watch a lot of creators, content creators, but I don't follow the drama that whatever they go through. I just don't follow it. So I found a new girl. Actually, I think I followed her for a while. I just didn't follow up after I watched like the first one or whatever. Swoop. Swoop. She has a Swoop too where she does shorter ones, but Swoop is her main channel, and she does deep dives. She does some true crime, but she also does, there we go, we are standing tall, folks. She also does like the drama of whatever's going on YouTube, but, you know, the stuff I don't follow. And I think that's kind of fun because then I understand what's happening, whereas I never understood before. Okay, so like I said, back to the piano. I've done pianos a few times. Now this is gonna like be almost like it's open. It's gonna start at that crossbar, but it's just gonna be glued to here. But we're gonna have this piece of wire on here that's holding it up. Now I've done them before where I've glued them first and blah blah, and it doesn't always work. Just wondering if I like, yeah, okay. I'm gonna trim, oh, maybe I was in too far, or out too far. Maybe I should go further in. I'm just seeing the length of the wire. Hey now, no, don't you become all googly-legged on me. This seems pretty tall to me. And you don't really want to glue this on till you know the angle. See, I kind of like that angle there. It is a bit too tall. I'm going to take a chance and cut this down a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue this on here, even though it's going to be at an angle. You don't want to go straight up and down because it won't reach over to the side. I don't know if I can find that. I just dropped it. I don't know. Oh, yep, I see it. I just vacuumed, so the carpet's like all nice and fluffy. So it didn't get buried. It just sat right on top of the carpet. Thank goodness. So I want it to go that way. So it probably won't be the exact angle, so I want to, before it dries, I want to go ahead and get some glue on here. And on the other side of that. And then I'm going to put my super glue on the piano itself. I was way off on that angle. That's okay, that's why hey legs, stay solid. Why are you wiggling? Okay, so I've got it set. I'm going to let it dry because every time I try to wipe that glue off, it just moves and moves. Or if I tilt it, it moves. It's where it needs to be. There. And then we've got this side up on the... So I'm going to set that over and then let that and the legs dry because the legs keep trying to get wobbly on me here. And crooked. Okay. I said when I started this I was cold, so I had my sweater on, and now I'm working up a little warmth. Okay, we're going to put, we'll put the paper on when it's dry, because, yeah. So we're going to put our little, we don't need our papers anymore. The dimension papers, not our music paper. We're going to put our batting on our wood piece. And yes, I'm going to get back to the chairs. I just thought, go ahead and do everything. That way it gives it time to dry when I come back to the beginning. And then by the time we get through it, maybe they'll be dry enough I won't mess them all up. Okay, now hold on. There we go. Now it shows me, do not wrap it over the edges, just up to the side, which is where I've made mistakes before. So I'm going to put some glue on the wood. I'm going to go ahead and put them on opposite sides so that I can hold them both at the same time. And then push that material up and hold it, hold it, hold it, waiting for glue to dry. I think our chairs are pretty good. I really, well, excuse me. I was just going to say to myself, well, to you guys, I really need to clean my mat. Like, I have tons of dry glued on. It's looking pretty gnarly, but I think I might possibly be getting a new cutting mat for Christmas, which is only 2 days away. So I'm thinking I probably won't clean it. If I don't get some cutting, my mom just measured my desk and said, "Don't worry, you'll love it. It's a kit, or it's a set, or something like that." It's been a while. I don't remember exactly. So I'm thinking it's a new cutting mat. If it's not, then after the holiday, then after Christmas, and I don't get one, I'll clean my mat. You guys probably won't see this until after Christmas, because even though I uploaded like 3 or 4 videos like in 2 days time, and thank you guys for watching, by the way. It's amazing. Amazing. I still have like 4 I have to upload. And I just, because but I have to get some of them uploaded if I want to make more, because I'm out of memory. So it's kind of like upload one and then I can record a new one. But now I can't record a new one until I upload another one. And I'm sitting here going, I really want to work on it. But it's only been an hour since I've uploaded. Maybe I should wait. But so I kind of bombarded you the last few days. My sides came undone. Everything's coming undone. So I don't know if you'll even see this by Christmas time. I don't know. Maybe on Christmas, day after, something like that. I don't know. But if I get a new mat, then you probably won't see it for a few more days after that. So and I generally don't like holding back. Like, I want to record and upload, but I would record at night. And my internet, they do like an update or something, and between 2 and 3 most mornings our internet goes out. So I can record because I'm on my phone. I just can't upload it once I'm done right away. So then I go to sleep, and then I forget, and then it's like the next day. If it's a morning, great, but sometimes it's like afternoon, and you know, just is. All right, now we're going to trim these corners off. Now remember, don't trim too close, because you don't want a hole You don't want them to leave a hole there, which there's a little bit of one, but if I glued it better, it would probably not be there. And now trim along the edges so they're not hanging over. My sides were like spot on perfect, but the short sides. Well, maybe not perfect, but very close. So now I can tell some of my corners are not laying flat, so I'm just gonna, oh, see, I cut that one too wide. I cut it too far back. You can see the padding. So that will go on the back side. Dang it. See, now these ones are, that's just glue. These ones are nice and tight. All right, and then we just put our 2 legs on the long side, on each side there. Whoop. One side. Oop, that one hit the leather, that's why it wasn't on the wood. Here's our little stool. When we place it, we'll just make sure that that one's in the back. Let's go back over to our chairs now. Oh, this just irks me because they're too big. And look, it's where it folds. I was hoping that that would be held down by the chair. Doesn't even go under on the chair. This is stupid. Why? Almost wondering. I was wondering if I could cut a little bit of this inner part off, but then I've got to move the sides too. And when they're glued good, they just don't really want to move. having to cut off a little bit of the leather that's on the side strap because it's too long now. That's better. It's a lot of freaking work, but it's better. Now we have one chair. That cushion looks like shit on there, you guys. Seriously. Like, I don't think I want to put the cushions on after all. These chairs look fine as they are, right? Let me get a baby wipe. I just got glue all over the place. These chairs look fine on their own. They're a pretty color. They match, well, you can't even see the table. I say they match the table. You can't see the table because we've got cushions on them, or a tablecloth on it. No, they're too big, so if you do the work and make them the right size around, they're too tall. Now, if we would have put this wood in here, that was the idea. That's what they should have had us do. They should have had us put this piece of wood inside of here and wrapped that. That would have looked good. But now you've got, it looks like 3 layers. That looks crazy. So for right now, I'm leaving them like that. And I'm going to undo these because where are we at? Oh, we're almost at an hour. So here's my debate. You hear the wicked laugh? Do I leave it as it is? Or do I undo everything? And without this, because this is what makes it too big, this padding, do I just wrap that piece of square in the white leather? And then we have our leather seats. I'm trying to just see all outcomes, because if I tear those chairs apart and then it doesn't work, then I'm going to be mad at myself. So here's the thing. If I wrap that square, no, it's not going to sit right. It won't sit right because it won't be able to, it'll be bigger than this because of the material. But is that too much? Yeah, it's going to be too much. Okay, so what about this? So I'm not wrapping that, right? What about, bear with me for a second. What if I just glued down a piece of leather? Hmm. Tell you what, I'm gonna let me trim this one up, and I'll set 2 of them on there. That's a little bit big. Just squaring it up. Okay, so 2 with, 2 without. I kind of see the benefits of both. No, you know what? No, we're not. We're leaving them as is. As is. Don't throw away the music sheet. I gotta put the music sheet on, or else I'm gonna end up losing it. So, nope. That was just a waste of time because their measurements, they suck. And that wasn't just measurements, that was just faulty design. That was faulty design. That was bad design. So now our little stool is good. We're pretty solid. Okay, now you see that as I tip it over. The sheet music is going to just sit, well, as if it was real, it would sit like that, but they have it sitting like this, like on the keys. Well, you don't want to stand up, do you? I mean, you do if I put, oh, that's why your leg caved in again. I'm just kind of thinking of alternate places I could put it. Oh, I like it there. I like it there. Okay, we're going to put it there. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the corner there. And it's kind of like somebody was thinking about playing, or was, you know, looking at it, and then just set it down and had to run off somewhere. Yeah, I like that. So we'll just do that. There's our piano, the little bench. We have our table and our chairs. And we still have our cabinets over here. So next time we got to make a few plants. And we've got to cut out quite a few leaves. So that might be all we do next time. I'm not sure. But we're going to make 3 plants and flower, 2 flowers and a plant. And then we're going to put up another wall and load this in, right? Okay, so thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate it. And I really want you to come back on the next one. Let's see how far we get on these plants, shall we? We're actually going to make some flowers. And I'll admit they do kind of look cool. I'm not the best at making flowers, but these kind of look neat. So I'm going to give them my best shot. My best shot. There's only 6. There's only 6 flowers and 14 leaves. That's it. That's not, well, and then there's that 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 20 leaves and 6 flowers, but that's for 3 different pots, right? Okay, so join me next time. See how the flowers go. See how far we can get towards building we've already built the wall. We just need to connect it to our floor plan. And then we will start loading in things. We probably won't start loading next time, I don't think. But hopefully we'll get very, very close. So come see how close we can get. All right, see you then, guys. Bye.